Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day, ready for a nice, beautiful Friday. It's actually pretty nice out for being winter. Um, yeah, like I said, it is Friday. We're back on our modded playthrough, or was a modded playthrough. If you'd like to know what those mods are or were, uh, they are listed down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download it and install mods by yourself. And actually, there are quite a few mods already available. Unfortunately, still not micromanaged and still no smart mods. I'm still going to leave the mods off until those mods are available. I reviews. Um, this is just because those are my most common used mods on this playthrough, and I'd rather have them, or I'd rather not. If I'm not going to be able to have them, I'd rather have no mods whatsoever. I think a lot of the mods, as well, I'm going to leave off. Just because of the fact that a lot of them mods are no longer useful. Like the progressive trains and drones mod. That mod is no longer useful because I've got all that unlocked, so I really don't need those anymore. Plus, it does seem like the FPS has definitely improved not having those mods on. Also, I did not do anything in between episodes, so don't worry about that. I've got nothing to show. Just been busy, that's all. Especially with that last video. I did a construction sim video yesterday as well. Or last night, I should say. That was actually quite fun. Definitely enjoyed that. The construction simulator, the one that was released in 2022 last year. It's a little over a year old now, I think. I think it came out in September 20. Was it September 20th, 2022? Something like that. I don't remember. Probably just pulling that date out of my ass here. But yes, like I did say, that it is Friday. So hopefully you all have yourselves a great weekend as well. And whatnot. So what are today's plans? Today's plans are to build the heatsink factory that we're going to need. And if we get it done early enough, we might work on the cooling systems as well. And hopefully we can get that 400. We can get those 400 control rods as well. And we're still working with Lumen, so that's why it's so freaking dark in here. Is because of Lumen. Dude, I love Lumen. I don't know about you guys, but Lumen is amazing. Even though it's not perfect, it's still got its flaws. I'd rather have it than not. Because look at this, with Lumen on, look how beautiful this looks. And then if I go to options, I go to gameplay, video. So. And I did lie about not having any mods. I do have 3 mods. If you look down here in the bottom left, this is the new UI. We got the mod loader. I do have 3 mods loaded. I don't know how I have 3 mods loaded. It's only 1, but maybe it makes up 3 parts. I'm not really sure. And that is the pack utility mod. I like using that to do my screenshots and stuff like that. I hate having to build like giant pillars in the sky just so I could take a freaking screenshot and then tear it all down. It's annoying. I'd rather just use pack utility mod for that. It just makes things way easier. Just so you know, so you don't go, wait a minute, you are using mods, you lied. And it's just like, yeah, I did lie a little bit, but I'm not gonna be using pack utility mod for anything else other than that. So. Now, if we turn global illumination off, this is without global illumination on. You know, there's no real dark spaces. It's kind of dark in here, but not really. I know my CPU thanks me for turning it off, but we're gonna turn it back on. I'll go ahead and apply that, and there we go. Lumen is now back on. Beautiful. I love it. Love Lumen. It's one of my favorites. That's one of my most favorite features ever. I wish every game had Lumen, but not every game runs on Unreal Engine 5, so not every game's going to be able to have it, or not every game's going to be able to run Lumen. Because it still is, as far as I know, it's still an experimental technology, so... I should say, this factory right here, this is the one going to be holding the heat sinks. We're going to have to wait for the flying manta ray to come by here to see if this building's too tall. It's going to be interesting. I don't think it flies over this particular spot. I think I cleared it, but I cleared it for building. Or the city cleared it for building, I should say. I love pretending there's like this city council. And we have like rules we have to abide by when building. Like each building, if it contains two factories on a block, generally you have to split them up, but you don't have to. Like it's more of a suggestion. Also, we can't build up to the road. We have to. There has to be a sidewalk. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay. So we have to leave this space open. Let's see, it flew through this wall, oh, flew through this wall, and that wall. So we have to cut a corner out of this. Which is going to be really difficult because there's no angled walls in this game. However, we might be able to make it work. We do like this. Okay, we'll have to do that and then this here. There we go. We'll have a little bit of glitchiness. We'll put like some supports and stuff on either side of it. Should be fine. I'm gonna get some freaking power in here, man. Power is incredibly annoying. Oh, that's got maxed out connections. There we go. Now, the one thing I won't do is, oh, you can't put that in the middle. Huh. Weird. I guess we'll just have to deal with that like that, because I don't have micromanaged in order to fix it. I guess what we can do is we can alternate. This one needs to go this way. Oh, oops. Didn't realize that did that. Yeah. Oops. That's probably why I couldn't put a center piece on it. We'll have to move that. And then move that one there. We put this wall back. Waiting for that flying manta ray as well. So I guess that's the closest you can go. Okay, now I should be able to... Yeah, that's much better. I like not having. I don't know why I said that like 3 times. What's wrong with me? My brain doesn't work. It stutters sometimes, I guess. I like the fact that I have to find ways without having the mods on. I like having to find ways to build things. I think it's really neat. Don't know why I deleted that wall. I'm thinking of making that the entrance. Like this here. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, now that that wall's there, I wonder. Supposedly, they're supposed to offset slightly. I wonder if I have to change the materials. Oh, here we go. Is that good enough? Oh, it's nowhere close. Oh my gosh. It cuts it off so much. Okay, you know what we'll have to do? This is not good. I didn't know it took that much off the building. So where these are is where it's flying. It'd be more akin to this. You'd have to cut off this much off of the building. Probably. Wow. I have an idea. Okay. I just need to figure out where this is coming from. Put this back. But I do have an idea. And it just struck me. Okay. So that's where it wants to be then. Well, we can't have that though. Because then you've got these big old walls sticking out. Unless we fill that up with something. Like this is where half walls would definitely be of use. Still don't know why they don't have those. What's wrong with having half walls? Why can't we have them? Okay, so if I was to do this, it'd have to be... It's either that or we... I immediately went to the micromanage. There's none there. It's like either that or we move it over like this. Because, yeah, we have severely reduced our building here. Also, the building is odd shaped. It's at a 45, but it can no longer be a 45. I guess first of all, we'll wait for the flying manta ray on this corner and see if it flies by without touching the wall here. So I need to know the exact area, which we will color in red. We have a red, yeah. Like the area where we cannot build. Now I know I can't build over there because that's the sidewalk, but the rest of this, I guess we'll see, because here he comes. Come on, buddy. I also want to know how high he flies as well, so I'm going to keep this red available for me. Because he flies pretty darn low. Okay, so right there. So these two are just over the top of his wing. But if he's also flapping at that current wait time. And that's the way that's designed. Is to go over top of it. Okay, so this is all a no-go zone. At least we know we've cleared it now. It had an idea and it clicked, but then it didn't click. Let's see. If I was to put a foundation right there, would he run into that? Okay. Well, it would be here. Okay, this is my other idea. So my first idea was gonna work kind of, but now that I know I can't really put pillars, or now that I'm thinking I can't really put pillars, I think it's just gonna have to all be nothing. Might make it into a parking lot for the park there, or something. I don't really know. But he seems to keep height. I wonder how high I can go. You know, it'd be really nice if we could see the flight path. If there was a feature in this game that allowed you to see the flight path of the flying manta ray. Maybe you could like turn it on or something, you know, so you could see the flight path of it. And it would be the wingspan. The line would be the wingspan. It'd be a hologram, but it'd be and then every now and again it'd have an arrow, but it'd just be a solid flat line that was super wide as the wingspan is of that thing. And then you'd be able to tell. And then if the line goes through like objects, then maybe it turns red in that little section there. Like it turns red, so it's, you know, maybe like that's a collision. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how hard it'd be to do something like that, but yeah, I'm wondering if I can go to here with the wall. That's the other thing we're going to be testing here. If not, I'll go one foundation back. Oh, I think I seen him flying over that way, so he'll be... I still need to adjust that building there. He kind of cuts into that one a little bit. And whatnot, so... It's like I need to make a flight path for that thing. Through that building. He just cuts into it. Just enough. Okay, so... I want to see if this wall is too high. And where he flies through. Yeah, wall's too high. And half of that foundation. Okay, and cuts through the corner. Alright, so I'll have to move this one foundation back. Alright. So this is the space we're allotted here. So I guess it's the same space as that. The only problem is it's not one factory. We need to fit 4 factories in here. So basically what this means is this building is going to be taller than that building here. Because we need to do 2 floors of this. So we're going to have 2 factories. How should we do them? I wonder. Should we face them? We should probably face them this way, north and south. That'd probably be the best. Some production, assembler. If we face them this way, this would probably be the best way. It's right here. Just be nice if I could actually center these on these things. Okay, I'm just gonna move them back like this then. So yeah. With update 8, you can lock the factories in place. Isn't that cool? Unless we can fit all 4 next to each other in here. Still wish I could do this as well. Like, I don't understand how you're not allowed to as well. Not allowed to, like, put the factories inside of each other. Like this right here, right? Like, this would be perfect. I'd be able to fit all 4. And it'd be no big deal, but the game's like, nope, you can only do this. Which means I can't fit 4 in here. No matter how much I want to fit 4, I cannot fit 4 in here. I could with the micromanager. I could move the machine over, and it would fit. Or I could put this up against the wall, but I think we're just gonna have to have 2 floors. Because we need 3.8? We need 3.8 of these for heat sinks. According to Satisfactory calculators. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with that, I guess. And then we're gonna go. Let's see, ceilings. I need to put in some stairs. Don't Don't ask me why. I just want to. Okay, so it'd go like this. Once we put all of it, let's see. We put this directly in the middle. Then where would that land the foundation? It would land it there. So then we'd have a half foundation, like that. So then you would just do a double staircase, I guess. Then we just do foundations. The rest of these can be full foundations. Just like that. Okay. And then put our factories same spot. Okay. So now I think what I'll do is I'll merge in the middle, kind of. I'll have it come out and then go left along the wall, maybe. It also makes you want to let's see. Also makes you want to do this. Should we do these? Just so you can let some light in. Yeah, there's no reason to put windows. Well, I guess we can put windows on this side. Actually, these would have to be these probably have to be solid walls. Hold on. What am I doing here? And then this one needs to be a door. Like that. Oh, and also concrete structure. Oh yeah. So it'd have to be like that. Unfortunately. Unless we designed it slightly better. No, I can't move the floor down because of the stairs. And the stairs wouldn't be, if I went down one staircase, it'd be, or down one flight of stairs, kind of, it'd be too low. But that's okay though. And then we just, I'm just gonna remove these. Because these don't serve a purpose anymore. These did serve a purpose for doing the roof. But they do not serve a purpose for this. And the cool thing is, I think for the heat sinks, we got half the materials, don't we? Already over here as copper sheets, because copper sheets go for don't they go for AI limiters? And AI limiters are just over there. So if we can share that line, that'd be awesome. Ah, no power. So annoying. This one we're gonna do these all the way around because we can. Now that we're taller than these other buildings. We'll do a skylight roof, I guess. That'd be under architecture, flat roof. Okay, so this doesn't. Oh, it clips the corner. I think we'll have to call it good because there isn't. I'm not redesigning it just for it to clip the corners. It's the same with the fuel factories, the flying manta ray thing clips the smokestacks as it flies through. And it's not really noticeable unless you just happen to be looking there at that exact point. Then you might notice it, but it's like as of right now, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. And then I think for this one, since we've got like other stuff in the way, we might design this one slightly different. And what I'll do is we'll do roof connections. And then we'll drag those roof connections over to the top of the ceiling here. Whatnot. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a double wall connection right there. Run ourselves a circuit, just like we have in the past. We might run a double wall connector on both of these factories, just to pass the power around. Yeah, because there's already one here. So if we just do a double wall connector there, power it up with a little bit of lag and a little bit of connecting. We can run one right there, I think. Oh, is that too low? I actually have to do it at that height. Well, actually, that height is even too high. Oh wait, I don't. Yeah, so the double wall connector has to be this height. But what we can do is we can run this. We can't run a Mark II, I don't think. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah. This one powers the passes the power. There we go. I was gonna say powers the pass. Passes the power across the little walkway here. And then we just go straight to this corner. And that should power up everything on that side. And then again, we're going to, oh, I forgot. Because that's a Mark II, it goes to Mark II now. Which I do like that feature. Because there's a lot of times where I've, like, have to place Mark 1s and I have to upgrade them It's just like, so annoying. I guess it poses the same problem, kind of, but not really at the same time. Okay, so that does a power circuit, so now we can fly around this building with ease. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put another double wall connector right here. And we're going to pull the power from there. There we go. And then we can power inside of here. I might just remove this just so I can make it easy on myself. Do we gotta put a mark 1 here? Also do like that it does show you how much it's gonna droop, how much the wire droops. Works out really well. I might just do these ones straight to, maybe straight to this, and then over. Just because of the roof. The way the roof is designed. All of these are now powered. We'll just make ourselves a circuit. And there we go. So now we can fly around the building without issue. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Lumen does really give you a reason to want to put like skylights or windows or something so it's not so damn dark. It's actually pretty funny. Pretty freaking funny. Okay, so then what we have is we need the 1 meter foundation, no walls. We need this 1 meter around the top. Since this is a flat roof, we're going to put railings. Well, kind of. I don't know. Just traditional, I guess. There. I was actually thinking about doing this building in steel as well. Do I even have the steel? Oh, I never went and got steel. What freaking construction train has steel on it? Doesn't look like it, Chief. No. Has some steel pipes on it though, but that's about it. Need to turn that in. Got some steel pipes, some iron plates, and some reinforced platings, which I might take that. That's about it. Okay. Guess we'll have to go to the city center to get our steel beams. Okay, so steel beams are there, which means they go into this, which means they go to the top. As long as you know how it's built. It's easy. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll grab like 5 stacks of steel. That should be good. Alright. And then we'll head back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it all out of steel as well. Yeah, because then we can go from this to this. Yeah, so now it's all made out of steel. Very nice. Alright. All this for heat sinks. That's okay. Alright, so heat sinks need, yeah, they need copper sheets and they need aluminum. I've got these set up already. And they need aluminum sheets as well. I don't think we got aluminum sheets coming over here at all. And actually, I don't even think we have aluminum sheets at all, like going anywhere. As far as I, or do we? Do you have aluminum sheets actually being made into anything? I actually don't know. Probably. I guess we can go over and check. They're way over here, because they're a constructor. Or no, they're an assembler? Yeah, they're an assembler, but I didn't put them over in assembler town because I wanted them to be right up next to aluminum casings, because they both took the same thing. Yeah, they're, no, they're not, never mind. I was going to say, yeah, they are being done to something. Yeah, they are. They are being, no, they're not. Interesting. So we don't have aluminum sheets actually being made into anything yet. Yeah, if we follow the aluminum sheet line right here, it's a little laggy. Ah. Flying up the end. Yeah, they just go into that little lift just to be back at ground level. Yeah, they don't get made into anything. Alright, so are we going to have to make a new tunnel, or can we use an existing tunnel to get aluminum sheets up that way? That's where they need to go. What about one of these sidewalks here? Okay, that's got a bunch of stuff in it already. Like, holy crap. This one, however, does not. And the aluminum sheets, do they come up this way? They do not. We could make them come up this way, though. Yeah, because there's copper sheets. We can't follow the copper sheets because they go into a tunnel that we can't follow. So, yeah, we'll have to tear out this bit of road here, I guess, then. Just trying to think. Let's see, this one's already got... Oh, this one's got already a tunnel built. We just gotta follow it. Alright, so I gotta tear out all this road again. Yeah, look, it's already been tore out. You almost can't tell, but it has. So I gotta tear out all of this road once again so that we could run aluminum sheets up this way. Yeah, it's better than making a new one. It's like if I can get away with using a previously built tunnel, I'm gonna do it. So there's our aluminum sheets. Oh, the copper sheets. All right. Let's see if we're gonna have to run another copper sheet line. 150. I need to put up signs on this too. We'll do that. Do I have the material? I do. Okay. So heat sinks, yeah. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Alright. I might make this one a solid beam here, or solid foundation, or solid wall. There we go. Again, my brain don't work. My brain no work good. And people would be like, "Oh, you're making fun of people that have brain problems." It's like, no, I have them myself. Trust me. I am not an exception to that. Huh. Can we not put these in the middle? I didn't notice that before. Oh no. Oh. I used a, never mind, I'm stupid. I used a bigger sign because I couldn't fit. Okay. So that's under organization. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I have problems too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control C this one. Let's see, we shouldn't need the bigger sign either. We could probably use a small one. I'm using a small one for everything. Yeah, I only use the small one if I need to, or the big one if I need to. So Control V. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. So this like this, and then select, search heat sink, select image. Heat sink? What? How'd that get there? What? What just happened? Oh my gosh, that's... What happened? I'm confused. I got heat sink. And then I'm going to Control C, Control V. And then 7.5 times 4, 30. So this produces 30 per minute. Control C, Control V, V. No, wait, what? Oh, I must have Control V'd that or something. Oops. Okay, so top one's the all-clad aluminum sheets. That's 37.5. 37.5 times 4. That's 150. Oops, that's the wrong one. I'm confusing my sheet of somehow. This one's going to be cover sheets. Okay, how many of them? 22.5. 90. Okay. This is a great way for me, so then I could just look at the building and go, okay, I know what that's making, and I know how much of each thing it's pulling. So 90, 90 plus the 150. Yeah, we're more than making enough on that belt line, so we can split it off somewhere. Think about splitting it off right next to this this smart splitter here. Yeah, but then where would I go with the... Yeah, wouldn't be able to do that. It's kind of in the middle of everything. I just have to... I can't pull it... I can't split it here. I can split it here, though. Right here. Right at this lift right here. Or this splitter. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave that there. Then we do 6. There we go. And now I'm stuck in here. It's like a maze in here. But then I could just get rid of this. Look at this. I'm smart. I'm smart. How can you be so smart but so dumb at the same time? I have no idea. So I'm gonna do 7. There we go. And we'll run that underground. Oh, we need to find out where it comes back out at. What's this one supposed to be? Oh, this is the rod's going out. Okay. It's like, now that's fine. But yeah, I need to figure out where I'm bringing him in. I'm going to be bringing him in from the back side, I know that much. I'm wondering if I should bring them in like this. So it's hard to have lights in here. It's so dark. So it'd be like that. Okay, and then six. Sorry, it's hard for me to see as well, don't worry. I don't care about the power line. Clip it through, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Alright, so then we go upstairs. I go 6. I don't know why I'm rotating. There, now they're all hooked up to at least inside the building. And these are 4-meter foundations, aren't they? So I just screwed that all up. There, that's better. I'll have to remove these, but yeah, now it's 1 meter, like it's supposed to be. Okay, this one might have to be slightly deeper than everything else, but yeah, it's gonna have to be at this level, so we can get our splitters and stuff in the right spots. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Very interesting. Yes, very interesting. Okay, the aluminum sheets are gonna be coming on, or coming in the other way. So I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna bring everything in underneath this. Well, at least the aluminum sheets anyway. So the copper sheets come in here. We'll have a hole here, and now we know where we need to go with it. Should be just a straight shot. Aluminum sheets, yep. The reason I put it back, even though I know I'm going to delete it later, is so that I don't accidentally fall in that hole. I tend to fall in holes a lot. Okay. So then what we need is... we're going to need a manifold system of some kind. So 9. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. We could have, because we can't have two splitters on top of each other and then run that way. We're going to have not unless we put the splitters on either side. If we put the splitter, we say one here, one there, and then each one controls a level. Now that ain't gonna work either. Not unless we split between them somehow. Ooh! That might be a way of doing it. If we come in from the one side and then take a corner into a splitter, then we could put the splitter in between each and do it that way. But then you've still got the problem of yeah, you couldn't do that either. Unless you put, no, you can't put two splitters next to each other. Oh, or can we? Can we do that? So if we say we put the splitter here, 1, 2, and since we can hold that now with the new update, I move it over a little bit further. So yeah, it's just going to be a weird manifold system. Let's see, is that in line? That's not in line. No, and then you can't, unless we had a belt already existing. Which I could do, I could also do, but... So split that, split that. So if we stack the lines on top of each other, then we don't have to worry about crossing. We put a splitter and a splitter on top of each other in those ways. So basically we'd be running two lines, one either side. So 9. So then we'd be doing something like this. See, that would be in line with that. Is that in line with that one? It is. Yeah, so then we'd be running this here. Just make that 1 meter as well. And that gives us more room. That's the same distance. That's in the same spot. Okay. This is more fancy than it is practical, I suppose.
So then we say that so that goes like that. That one goes like that. And then that one goes like that. And that one goes like that. Yeah, and then on the bottom we have, say, copper sheets, and on the top we have aluminum sheets, or wherever they end up. It doesn't matter. So they're still a blank slate at the moment. So then we got to build that again. Okay. So there's that. I did have to move this belt over. This is the rods belt, the electromagnetic control rods. They used to come out straight, but since I had to put the splitters in here, that's the way we're going to do that. Also, we're going to be moving this like this. I'm just going to fill up this entire space right here. There we go. It's very dark down here, but it works. Okay, so then what that'll do is that'll allow me to then bring the belts in the center of the building and get them lined up for the splitters. Well, not the center, sorry. It's going to be offset. So we're going to have 8, 9, or sorry, 9. So this one's going to go 1. This one's going to go right here, and this one is going to go right here. Or, not right there. It's going to go right there. There. And that'll allow for 3. Oh, wait a minute. So if that one's going to go there, I'm going to have to make this also 1 meter. Right here. Sorry, I'm a bit of a fool when it comes to this stuff. I always try to overcomplicate things. Either for fun or... Yeah, so we're going to have to do this. And same with this one. Okay. So then we're going to run belts in between them. So there, 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 and there. And then there, 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 and there. Okay, now if everything's working like it should, should be able to run this. I don't want to do that. No, that's okay. I'm gonna make this all 1 meter as well. I make this all 1 meter. There we go. We're getting enough belts down here finally, where we can have some light. I think it's hilarious. I guess what we can do is we can run this belt here, just like this. will also test out our theory that this system should work. Alright, so there they go. So copper sheets are going to be going to that machine, that machine, that machine, and that machine. I might turn off the machines before we get the aluminum sheets hooked up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like this, just for a second. And this one should go like this, I think. Probably goes like this, or this. I guess it doesn't matter, just as long as it's hooked up correctly, right? Okay. There's the aluminum sheets. One, two. Oh. Do you see that? Look, watch this. Watch the belt there, right on the end, where I'm getting ready to place it. It moves back. What is that about? Couldn't tell you. Okay, that wall no longer needs to be there. Alright. So then the aluminum sheets are going to be coming up this way, right next to these things. So then we're going to need a 7, which we're going to put right here. Okay, and now we have a spot to aim for. Then we're going to drag this all the way back to the aluminum sheets. And connected. I think. Yep, there we go. The aluminum sheets are on their way. Alright, so I ran up the entire belt line all the way back. I was covering it up as well. Let's use some asphalt here. There we go. I need this one. That's all covered. So now it goes off of that splitter, comes all the way down here. It goes a long way. But there's another tunnel made over here now, so if we ever need to use it. Which gets us all the way back to the aluminum casings. Now, I don't know what I was doing with the aluminum casings, but I had to fix it. So this is what it looks like now, because it used to like come out, and then it did this weird like little S bend, and then went around and connected up to there. But this one I just went under, and then up and over, or then under, and then it goes. Then it just reconnects to that. So. Very strange that I did something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. But at least the aluminum sheets are there now. I also did turn off. I did turn off power to that building so that we can be over there. But we do need to cover all this up. Yeah, got a lot to cover up for here. Put it all under wraps. That way people don't find out what I've been doing underneath these roads. Shh, don't tell no one. Then we want foundations, but I'm going to change these to asphalt. I never actually looked at the asphalt ones, I guess. That's okay. And then run it up. Run it all the way across. you can see, there's our aluminum sheet line. It did take me a while. It took me about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Even with the pre-built tunnel that I already had. It still was quite the crazy mess. Okay, that's all covered up now. Nice. Alright. So now all we gotta do... Yep, our aluminum sheets have reached all their places. And I did convert these into the grit metal foundations as well. Now we just gotta hook up power. I just disconnected it around the back here. Gotta put a door here. Oops. Wrong power. Meant to hook it up there. Oh, the sun is rising. Oh, look at that. I love the sunrises in this game. They're so good. They did such a good job with it. Like, not many games actually put that much effort into their games, unless it's meant to be a cinematic, good-looking game. This game doesn't really have to look cinematic, but it does. So I've got aluminum sheets going. I might help fill this, because I've got some on my person. I was over there, so I just grabbed a bunch, because I was out. So yeah, we'll just help fill these, just to kind of speed up the process. There we go. Sweet. Now we just got to get it hooked to central storage, and we'll be done. I'm trying to think what would be the best way, because I kind of wanted to... Let's go... Oh, because we got to remember, too, that we have 2 floors to connect to. Now what we could do is we could merge this machine. We could go out and then up, and then merge with the one above somehow. Or... Just trying to think of a unique way. We put a 7 here, right? No. If we put a 7 here, or maybe not a unique way, but just a way of hooking it up. So we put one there, we put one there. Then say we bring 6 down, just like you're showing the customer as well, through the windows. So this goes over the entrance, right? Then we have a 3. This brings it 1, 2. Yeah, and you can go around to the other side if you really want to see it. So there's our heat sinks. Okay. Yeah, so there's our heat sinks right there. Going into this. Now we got to figure out how we're going to get them to this merger. How would we do it? Ooh, I got it. Oh, I don't got it. I mean, not really. Yeah, that wouldn't really work. So then 6. Three. Again. That's got heat sinks on it now. Could put a merger. Ooh, that'll work. Could put a merger down below. And then we take a 5. We might have to run that all the way down. Just so that it goes all the way up the building on the outside. Okay, so then it looks like those are supported. And we take a 6. Like that. Now if I could just, get that as close as possible. I could almost put it on top. That's fine. What? I double clicked. Thought I did. Hold on, we might have to remove these. These are going to cause issues. I've had issues like that before. So usually you put your decorations afterwards. Might run that right up the building here. Just for fun. Okay. Then we got 3. 2. 2. There we go. Then we take this. Wish I could put it closer. Not really. Can't really do that. That's right though. And then we just take one of these. Oh, it moved at the last second. Okay, there we go. Nice. I do need some railings in here. So now all of that is hooked up. Yeah, see, this is why I ran it up the building. So you could see it. That's why I did that. And now what I gotta do is I gotta get it in this area here. So I gotta remove this. Probably gonna have to use this sidewalk. Oh no, we can't. Because there a space for one more belt in here? There is. Sweet. That's 6. Yeah, that's just where I want it. Actually. Should be right here. Nope. It's a little too far. Right there. That's a problem. I will just have to move it out. It's fine. I shouldn't have put it that close. I should have backed him away from the wind. Well, I couldn't, actually. The way I designed it, I just couldn't. Okay. So then we have... oh, it's not on my hotbar. I was looking for this for some reason. Now it's straight. You know what I should do? I just got an idea. Instead of doing that, because that looks weird. So it's like, yeah, it just looks weird. Move this back here. If this will reach, that is. So right there. Ugh. It's not gonna, is it? It's not gonna let me connect to this. Because it just wants to connect to everything around it. Let's see. I want it up this high, don't I? Yes. Oh, I can't go up that high. Oh, how interesting. Because it's off by or it's off by 1 meter. It's not going to let me go that high. So either I have to go higher or I have to go lower. Yep, now it'll connect. Yeah, they're very picky sometimes. Floor's too steep, what? Don't give me that. There we go. That's better. Actually, it's going to look better too. Okay, then we should have architecture, small frame. There we go. Nice. And now we can just run this back over to there. Okay, so now all we gotta do is, it's all the way over here, from there to here. This is the last belt we can put in this section, by the way. We'll have to find a different route connecting the rest of it up. But we should be able to connect this, and then we're just gonna reconnect that one. We're gonna have to run this all the way over. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this one all the way over too, like all the way to the left. That should be good there. And like I said, these are the heat sinks. Oh, it corrects them. Weird. Just now noticed that. It does correct them. Okay, so then what do? We do a 9. Like this. Right. And then 1, 2. Okay, so this is where this one connects. So then 1, 2. Right, 1, 2. So there. And then we want it to connect there. There. Just like that. Then we remove the splitters. Okay, and we just run a belt all the way across. There's our heat sinks. And then now we get to run the belt all the way down there to the to central storage. Okay. And last one. Very nice. All of our heat sinks. Back. Into central storage they go. Look how wide this bus line is becoming. It is insane. Goes all the way. It's pretty crazy. And there's the end of the what had been produced there. Just central storage is just eating it up. But there was a lot of heat sinks made in that. There's some more coming down the line. Awesome. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. I'm glad we got it done. And whatnot. I guess next time we'll work on something else. Yeah, maybe we'll work on cooling systems next. Because we got the heat sinks. We got everything for cooling systems, right? Yeah, cooling systems. What is this? Nitrogen gas. Okay, we got nitrogen gas over there as well. We've got water over there, and now we've got the heat sinks. The only thing we're missing, I mean, we are producing rubber, but the problem is, we don't have a rubber line running over there, so that one's going to take a little bit. But we have everything we can do for cooling systems now, so we can move over to the next blender factory and get the cooling systems going. And then after cooling systems, that should be, then those will go into turbo motors. So that's going to be a while as well. But at least we got the heat sinks down. We Got a heatsink factory going on over here. Very nice. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I do hope you enjoy. I hope you all enjoyed. And hopefully you all have yourselves a great weekend. And until next time, we'll see you back on here Monday. Hopefully we'll all see you back here. Uh, until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.